you remember when we started, the pitfalls that landlords experience with letting agents?
Well, I know the ones that we experienced, absolutely horrendous. I think all the things that we never realised.
What, the charges?
All those bits and pieces.
Hidden clauses?
When we bought our first property, that I found it very, very annoying. Interviewing agents, I couldn't understand exactly what money we were going to get at the end of the day, what their costings were. It all seemed to be smoke and mirrors and very, very confusing. All those bits and pieces that we thought, gosh, why are they doing that? Why aren't they doing it this way? And then we thought, if we ever did something like that, we would do it completely differently.
And there's no personal service. It always seemed to be we were dealing with different people.
Yeah.
And you could never speak to the same person twice and follow through on any problem that you had.
Well, I think we just thought there's got to be a better way to run the business.
Yeah, that's true.
And I felt one day, if ever I did that sort of business, it would have to be something more clear-cut, much simpler, and something that a landlord could understand and know where they were financially.
I know we were horrified when we got one of our first bills and found that they put 50% on the cost of the plumber, which we didn't expect, and we didn't receive any money for nearly 2 months.
Mortgage going out, no money coming in.
Not a happy experience, which I suppose we vowed that if we did it ourselves, we would not run our business in the same way. We would look at being much more open and frank with people.
I think also we realise just how frightening it is when you've got mortgage payments to go out and you haven't got tenants in to pay for it. Nothing to cover it and the bill's going out. And of course, sometimes if it's not their business, are they going to be that bothered about it?
Yeah. And whereas we look at it that if we're not letting it, we're not making any money, and nor's the landlord making any money. So it's a two-way street with that one, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing that we find amazing is that some agents don't meet their tenants to see them into a property, contact the utilities, go through the inventory and get it signed. Basically take the stress out of moving in.
Oh, I know.
For the tenant as well.
I think that's absolutely true. And the fact that we do everything with the utilities and the council all online, that we've got a record of it in case there's any issues in the future, it makes it a very easy process for them to move in. There's nothing that we don't do for them. They're then in a position where they can just enjoy the property and everything is done for them. And also the fact that we do full referencing on all our tenants with Experian, I think is absolutely crucial to the success of our business.
Very important.
Yeah, because I think as a landlord, I was always very worried at the quality of the tenants, and I do want to know that they've not got financial problems.
Yeah, CCJs, etc. Bad references. Yes, absolutely.
I think it's the fact that we do all of that. We take the worry away from the landlord, and I think we've then got confidence in the tenants, which we can pass on to the landlord.
Exactly.
What do we offer our landlords, and at what cost?
We offer a flat fee of 10% or a tailor-made service. We can do as much or as little as the landlord wants. If the landlord wants the property fully managed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's 10%.
Yeah, that's 10%.
With no other hidden costs.
No. But of course, the landlord may just want us to find a tenant, may just want an inventory, whatever they want, we can do it.
And then we can obviously tailor the prices and the cost to suit the landlord.
Absolutely.
Around the property that we're marketing.
We'll do as little or as much as they want us to do. What do you think makes us so different from a lot of the other agents?
I think the key points are that we are very flexible with meeting the tenant for viewings. We do lunchtimes, we do out of hours at 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening.
Bank holidays.
We do bank holidays, exactly. Sundays, those are because we appreciate that people go to work, and therefore it is difficult for them. Also, the fact that we will move tenants in on weekends, including Sundays and bank holidays, because again, not everyone can take a holiday, so it is very much a personalised service, which I don't believe any of the other agents offer.
And I think people are more responsive when you've been good to them and decent to them and understood their problems, etc.
I think people like to be treated as they like to treat others.
Yes.
So I think that's where we really score over all the main agents. I just want to be clear what properties it is that we actually manage.
We manage anything from a studio flat to a 6-bedroom detached house. As long as the property is kept in good order, then we're happy to take the property on. We find that if a property's well looked after, then you're likely to get tenants that will look after the property. And what happens once people have moved in? Is that the end of it?
Absolutely not. One of the things that we're very clear with our tenants is that we give them a welcome to your new home sheet, which tells them where everything in the property is in terms of stopcocks, the consumer unit, the meters, so that they're fully aware. We provide them with our email address, we provide them with our phone number, our mobile number. They can always call us for any problem, whether it's just a leaky tap or a hole in the roof. We'll always respond. That's one of the key elements that we are hot on, is the fact that we like to get issues resolved very quickly, not only for the tenant but for the landlord, because then they're both happy and everything can move on. Because if a situation's left, it only develops conflict, which we always like to avoid, and I think that's something we're very good at. I personally believe that Brettsletts offer a good quality service to our landlords, because we don't have any hidden charges. We keep everything simple. We offer a very personal service, and we're always there for both the landlord and the tenants, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we deal with every problem that they get.
I believe that Brettsletts have the edge on other agents because we offer such a personal, friendly service. I think we really do go the extra mile. I know it's a cliche, but I believe that we do that. And I also believe that one day other agents will be following along in our footsteps.